What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of You Heard What I Said, and we're back for episode 3 of our hot topics. So sit back, kick back, and enjoy the ride.
Which is more important for you? Is it to be happy or to be successful? I know for me, I would say happy. I want to experience that joy. And I think whatever I'm doing, if I'm experiencing joy within it, then I'm going to be successful at it. So I think it kind of, it's all like intertwined. So, because even if I'm successful, doesn't mean that I'm going to be happy. Because I might just be good at something, but it's not necessarily what I want to do. Like I've had jobs where it's like, everybody like, oh yeah, you should do that. You're really good at it. And it's like, yeah, I'm good at it, but I don't enjoy it. It's stressful. It bothers me. So yeah, I definitely would rather be happy. Because if I'm happy, and like I said, I'm doing something that I enjoy.
Right.
And yeah, I'll go further. And ultimately, I will be successful at whatever it is. But what about you? Because
you know what? I was kind of on the fence, but because of your rambling, I'm 100% in agreeable with you, and
okay,
I've said that's all.
Okay,
your explanation and your reasoning is exactly the same as mine. So yeah,
right. You heard what I said. Okay, let's get into it. You know what? Let's take a sip because I still got.
I've been sipping, and I got a little corner. So.
Oh, not a little. Oh, you finished that? Okay.
My bad.
I got me more than a little corner.
So. I got a drop. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Take that drop. Now I probably got a little corner left. Okay, so, and this kind of goes back a little bit to a question that we had before about, do you prefer, watching a movie or do you prefer reading a book? So say that you had the option, would you prefer to write a book or would you prefer to produce a movie?
I would like to write a book and be in the movie.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Yeah, I used to love writing, and I wish I could get back into it. Writing.
Yeah. I swear, I'm telling you, are we twins? Are we twins over here? What's going on? Because I used to always want to be in movies. I think before I talked about how I was on my way to an audition or whatever.
Yeah, you told me in the previous podcast. Yeah,
right.
Episode, yeah.
But I love to write as well. Poetry, anything like that. I love to write. So that would be awesome. And I thought about writing a book, but then I was like, do I want to write a book or do I just want to publish poems? Because that's all I would do. Growing up, it was I just had books and books and books on poetry. So, but I'm like you, yeah, I want to write and, be in the movie, all that. Okay, look at us. All right. Okay, I'm all for it. All for it. Okay. Which do you think is better, or which do you think people out here have it better as far as working in a restaurant or working in a department store?
Which do I think have it better?
Or just which one do you think is a better job? Or if you were to poll people who worked in those places, which ones do you think those people would say is the better option as far as employment?
Okay, I've done both.
Okay, so this would be perfect for you then.
But I've done both, and I would prefer a restaurant.
Okay.
Even though I could play the nice game, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because there are a lot of customers who feel like they are on top of the world and that you should cater to their every needs, and you always hear the customer's always right, all that stuff. So I hear all that stuff. However, I've done it and I enjoy it. And I've done it and it was cool. It was a cool experience. I don't know if I can do it forever. I don't know if I can do it forever. Right. But it was cool because especially if they're talkative, you
Mhm.
you just have some nice conversations with them actually,
Mhm.
and the more you listen, the higher the
Mhm.
tip goes. With a regular department store, there's no tips, it's straight hourly or salary or
Mhm.
whatever,
Mhm.
and it's just servicing. Like, what would you like this size? Okay, here, here's
Mhm.
this. Oh, you might look good in this. Here's this. So you can help them
Mhm.
choose whatever. But
Yeah.
in terms of restaurant, you got to be on your A game, because not only do
Mhm.
you have to, of course, remember what's the options are in terms of what you're selling and what's good,
Yeah.
what's not good, and what they want, whatever, but you gotta interact with them too.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I used to love doing that. It used to be fun. It used to be fun trying to turn people around if they come in frustrated, to turn them around to end up being thankful and happy. And so so I would
Right.
I would do the restaurant job because of the tips, as well as just being able to just simply enjoy a conversation, and it passes the time away too. It would pass the time away too.
So yeah, no, that's great. It seems like, well, you've always been like a social person, so always wanting to communicate with other people. So I could see that aspect as far as the restaurant. And I think people working in a restaurant, you're dealing with customers who tend to be a little nicer because they don't want you messing with their food.
That's
So
true.
it's
That
like, yeah,
nowadays,
I don't
yeah.
want you going in the back, yeah, adding some extra ingredients to, to my stuff. So I don't have that experience of working in a restaurant, but I have done the store side. And yeah, so what you just said, I would probably prefer the restaurant over the store.
I mean,
I
it's
mean, you
fun.
got
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say you got some people who can be, nice and relatable and kind, but then you have the others. And that's funny because I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I used to, couldn't stand when I would be at a store and for whatever reason, sometimes my face would just be, and I think that's just my sign, and I won't be thinking anything bad. And then somebody have to walk up and say something, and then I'm smiling. It's not that I'm not in a good mood. It's sometimes it's just my face. And
No, believe
it
me, I gotten the word. I've had that face before, and they're like,
mhm.
smile. I've heard people walk past me and say, smile. I'm like,
That was exactly what I was about to say.
yeah,
Oh my goodness, it just made my skin crawl, made my
yeah,
blood boil when somebody would come in and tell me, just smile. It ain't that
yeah,
bad. Just,
yeah,
smile.
yeah.
You look prettier if you smile or whatever it was. It was like, really? Like now there's no way I'm about to smile for you now because now I'm pissed that you even came in here and told me that you don't know what's going on in my life. You don't know what I've been through, what I'm going through, and for you to, make those comments or those judgments. So, or other times I'll just be like a jerk and just be like,
Like, you feel like you're a punk or somebody. What? What? Yeah. All right.
right. It just
All right.
depends on
All
the
right. Go.
mood that I'm in. It
All
just
right.
depends on the mood. So yeah. So we're gonna go with the restaurant. So let's move on with that. Okay, and this is more of a question. This is not more of a either or, but
Okay.
do you think that rich people should share their money with poor people? And I guess I would say, one, I don't want to tell anybody what they should do with their money because I don't want anybody to tell me what I should do
Right.
with mine.
Right.
So
Right.
we'll start with that. But if you do have an abundance of something, it just kind of goes back to our would you rather give or receive. And I think it's always nice to, if you have, an overabundance, if you just, extremely wealthy, why not help, someone who's a little less fortunate or, if you can. So even if it's somebody who doesn't have much, and if you saw somebody and you're like, oh, okay, here's $1. I think that's always nice. But like I said, yeah, I'm not trying to be in anybody else's pockets because I don't want you to be in mine.
So my answer is no. That they should not be
Mhm.
obligated to do that.
Yeah. Mhm.
However, if you're billionaire or whatever, it'd be nice, or multi-billionaire, it'd be nice, because I know they like to unfortunately keep it in the family, and spread it down generations and generations and
Mhm.
generations.
Mhm.
But it would be nice if they helped others,
Hmm.
but I don't know a lot of billionaires, but I
Right.
have a feeling that they have kahunas, meaning that these billionaires want to make more than the next billionaire, and
Oh, okay.
so
Hmm.
they don't want to give it away because they want to be on top.
Hmm.
They want their name to be, the top of the top of,
Right.
50 billion,
Hmm.
100 billion, whatever. They want to
Yeah.
be on the top Forbes list or whatever. So that they
Hmm.
don't want to give it away and share the wealth, because
Hmm.
that's how they got to that status.
Right.
So I understand why they don't do it, because
Hmm.
it's the ego type. But I
Hmm.
wish they
Hmm.
would. But I would
Yeah.
say they're not obligated, so no.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Not obligated, but if you want to pay off some people's loans and stuff, some student loans, yeah, go ahead. Take care of
Right, I'll
that.
fill in the what's the application to put me on
Right.
their list.
Tons
Yeah,
of people who would appreciate
absolutely, absolutely.
it. Yeah. So with that being said, and we talking about like, finances, abundance, do you think it's better to use credit or cash? And I was, or at least with me, real quick, I was looking at somebody's like story and how they were talking about it's always better to use someone else's money, use theirs for the simple fact that one, it's insured, so you never have to worry about it if somebody uses it or whatever. Is you're not out of anything, and save that cash and put it in accounts where it can accumulate interest. So they were saying just for that reason alone, use strictly credit. Do not use, no debit, none of that. Keep your money to yourself just to pay like your regular monthly bills. And when you make purchases, use strictly credit. So for that reason, I would say credit. What about you?
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
no, I'm just, I don't know.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
don't know,
Hmm.
because what you said, it makes total sense.
Hmm.
Because as a kid, as a
Hmm.
teenager, as a college student, you want to
Hmm.
stay away from the credit,
Right. Right.
because mentality, if you're not taught, you think it's
Hmm.
free money until you get
Hmm.
the bills and you're like, oh shoot, and then all of a sudden you go into debt, and then it's hard to get
Hmm.
out of it. But what
Yeah.
you said makes total sense,
Hmm.
so I'll go with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely say with the credit, of course, use it responsibly. Don't start going out there charging and spending beyond your means. Because, yes, that will put you in debt and you'll have a whole other, issues that you have to worry about. So, yeah, you want to definitely be responsible with it. But just for that purpose alone, for what he said, I would say credit. And, if you're using it responsibly and it helps build your credit score up and all of that. So, it's definitely some benefits. And I don't really want to be touching money if I don't have to, because you know me, I don't want the germs. So, with that part, do you prefer uh, sweet or sour? They have like the little Skittles that are like sweet and sour, and then they
Oh,
have like the Sour Patch Kids where they start off sour, then go sweet. So you're a sweet or a sour
yeah,
person?
there's no question, sweet.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
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 that was
no
an
question.
easy one.
Yeah, no question.
That was
No
easy.
question.
Okay. We're
Yeah.
both sweet over here.
Oh
Nothing
yeah.
sour about us. Oh shit. Okay, so are you a stay-at-home person, or do you want to go out and hang out amongst all the people?
I
Homebody
can
or out?
I can go either way, either or.
Okay.
My younger days, my younger days. uh,
Mhm.
I like to be around people, but I'm okay
Mhm.
with not.
Mhm.
I could be I can be the chameleon, so to speak,
Okay.
where I'm out, I can blend in,
Mhm.
and I feel it, it's all good. But I can also just chill at home. I'm okay with
Mhm.
that too. I would love to do more of hosting, so to speak.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Mhm.
So I would love to do more of that.
Mhm.
So it'd be nice to have people come over. So it'd be like I'll be in, but I'll be amongst others. So I'll be, so I would like to do that more.
I swear, like, how are we the same person? Because I'm like that. Young when I was younger, I wanted to, of course, you want to go out, you want to explore, and I think that's what that time is for you to go out and explore, to learn things, see the
Hmm.
type of person that you want to be or whatever. But now I am a homebody, and I'm okay if it's just me. but I'm like you as well. Like I can entertain though at home. Just come to me.
Hmm.
Don't have me get up and get dressed to leave my house to go see you. I will, but I would prefer if you just came over here. So yeah, I'm a homebody body, rather stay in and yeah, you can come to me. But I'm okay with going out too, but once I go out, I'm gonna need like a couple of days to get my thoughts back together.
I
Like,
thought you gonna say I thought you gonna say a couple of drinks because that's what I would do.
no, it could be draining with, oh, what am I gonna wear? What are we gonna do? Blah blah blah. So that's a lot. So yeah, if I go out,
See,
I'm gonna need a couple of days.
the funny thing with me, like if I go out, I'm not saying I'll dread it. I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, okay. But once I'm out, I'm good. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
The
yeah.
switch is flipped, and I flip the switches. I'm good.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. It's like, yeah, once you get there, it's like, okay, you excited, you
yeah,
pumped, you in the
yeah,
car, you listening to the
yeah,
music,
yeah,
you
yeah,
all
yeah.
hyped. So yeah, I get
It's
that.
the
It,
getting
it
ready
is.
part, I guess.
That's the part. One, because I'm like, what am I, like I said, what am I going to put on? Now I got to do my hair. Do I have gas in the car? Is the car clean? It's like all the thoughts. what time I got to be there? Blah, blah, blah. Who's all going to be there? It's just.
Do you remember? Do you remember speaking of gas? I don't know if it was. I don't know if you ever did it, but man,
Mm-hmm.
you used to be happy if you put I'll put 4 on pump 5. You put just a couple bucks in there just to get where you had to go that day. Yeah. So I don't know. I just
It's
thought about
like that. I'm so happy that those prices are starting to go down. Every time I go to the
that.
gas station, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
right.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fill it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I remember those days. I remember when it was like 99 cents a gallon. So
I remember
where
that
to
too.
be lying? Oh, go get gas
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I remember right before hitting the highway, like college coming home, there'd be like this mobile gas station. It'd be like 99 cents. Yep, I remember that.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. So with that, staying in, going out, is kind of, would you prefer to go out and sit at a restaurant, or would you prefer to either order in or take out? No, it's
Man,
almost like a 3 option type
it's
thing.
it's like it's like what would you rather do before you're 40 or after you're 40?
We should do
'Cause
one of those
we should,
podcasts.
because I wouldn't kind of like that because I would love to eat eat at a restaurant, but now I'm like, man, let's get it and bring it home. That's how I am now.
Yeah,
Um,
we go. Okay, y'all, you heard it here. We gonna do before 40 and after 40. What would you do? Because there is a difference. It's funny. We have like this hibachi style restaurant out here, and it used to be where like, oh no, I want to sit at the table and dine in. But when you're at the table, they cook everything together, so you literally have to wait as everybody is getting their meal prepared. And it's like when you're a little younger, you like, oh yeah, it's exciting. Let's sit here. We got all day. Now it's like, no, just sit me at the table. Go make my food in the back because I don't have time. Like, no, I got other things to
Exactly.
do.
Exactly.
So I'm more of a I'll go pick it up type person. Yeah, I'll do takeout. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
that
order it,
before
I'll pick it up, come back.
that before and after 40, let's do that soon.
Yeah, oh, for sure. We're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
So let's go. Okay, so do you prefer talking on the phone or do you prefer texting? I think for me, I think that was probably more of a before 40 and after 40 as well. Back in the day, probably because we didn't really have all the cell phones, I would prefer to get on the phone and I'm gonna talk to you, or you had pages, stuff like that. But now, sometimes I just don't feel like having that conversation. So it's like, let me text you. I'll text all night. Do, 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 do. So now I'm a texter. Before I would have been a phone. Now I'm a texter.
So I personally, now the phone, I probably
Okay.
because texting, it gets annoying for me because I try to do a voice text and then they can't understand what I'm saying, and so I gotta end up texting and using my keyboard anyway. So I'm like, man, what the hell? So
Right.
that's useless. And then I'm texting and I'm not good with texting really fast. But I had a chance to talk to a old teammate
Okay.
last week that I haven't talked to in forever. Actually, I talked to him a couple years ago, but before that, it's been 20 years maybe or whatever, and we had a nice conversation, and so it's good to catch up and to talk to old friends. So I say
Yeah.
telephone.
Okay. Yeah, I know
Uh,
there is a difference where text and things can get lost in translation. You can say one thing and they take it one way, and it's like, no, that's not what I said. But you don't know the tone of somebody's voice when it's in a text. So for that reason, the phone is better. But I still would prefer texting. I just don't like when people like spam text me. They going text after text after text, and it's like I haven't even replied to the first one. Like, can I respond to you first before you come at me with something else? So that's frustrating to me.
Agreed.
We made it through. There were a ton of questions and we got a little sidetracked, but we on our last one. So I think we did pretty good. Okay, so this one is a good one. Would you rather choose money or love? You can start this one.
See, I don't want to be, I don't say chauvinistic.
No judgment.
Okay, no judgment.
No judgment.
Money.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, because I'm a love person, like I love love. And
Me too. Yeah.
I probably would have said love, but I think that money can put me in a situation where, look, I can be happy and fulfilled in other ways. So I'm like you, where this one is a little doozy. But and they always say, oh, money can't buy you happiness, but I think the people who are saying that already have enough money to do the things that they want to do. So because like I said, I love love. But I would say money.
Yeah, because in addition
money
absolutely, because in addition to your saying, I hear money just makes you more of who you are, and I know who you are, and I know who I am, so it makes us more of a better person.
Yeah, look, we said it. You heard what we said. No takebacks.
No takebacks.
All right. So this was cool. I enjoyed myself answering these questions with you. And as always, how can everybody reach you?
They can reach me at Kion said 37. And what about you, Miss Precious?
Yep, Precious said 888. Instagram and Snapchat, and with my boy Kion, I think it's all platforms.
It's all platforms. Trying to use them all. I'll be more active in 2024. Right. So
okay,
absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. So like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. We appreciate you guys, and leave a comment. We love to interact with you all. So okay. Well, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year. Make it the best year so far.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
But I bought one that was 9mm, which was like, it felt like really big. I'm like, nah, dude, that ain't me. Where it covered my whole earlobe.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, nah,
I don't like that.
So, okay. All right.
No, I like it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I can see it too. Like as you turn around, you can see it. It's like, oh, I see.
Should I talk like this then? Yeah. I'll talk like this.
You should talk just like that.
What about? No? Okay. No.
Yesterday, our dad was talking about him and how he had bling and stuff. So me and the child was like, oh, so you blinged out over here? You just got a lot of bling. It's just hilarious.